Hunting Down is interesting because it's one of the few maps that doesn't really take place in and around a camp. I mean, it technically sort of does, but the interesting thing about it is you're supposed to locate a guy, but he and his entourage, they're moving through the countryside, so it's much more difficult to find him in most cases, although obviously something like D-Dog or whatever can make it a little easier, but you still have to be kind of in the rough region where they're going to be. Fortunately, if you've played the mission before, there's a very easy landmark, and if you can locate that, you should be able to make it much easier on yourself to almost always figure out where they are. And that landmark is that kind of rock in the distance near the Toddy Abandoned Village. It's not the one for the village itself, but it's sort of nearby. And as we can see, there's the sniper who kind of lingers behind the group, and the other rest of the group you can see with the Nocticyanin moving kind of westward. The sniper is the only particularly difficult part because snipers have unusually high perception. The other guys, because they're moving through the bush and they're often looking forward, they're not too responsive or perceptive at all. So all we have to do is drop this sniper, and then bamboozling the rest of the guys should be no problem. So we use the running punch there. Now this guy's turned backwards, that's why he's partially spotting me here. That's not a problem because once we get him in range, we can grab him. He actually lost interest in me, but no reason to worry about that. Now there's 3 guys here, and I'm going to be using an unusual property of the hand here because, again, people respond to the hand by looking where the person was. So as you can see, the trafficker has not even noticed me because he's too busy looking at the direction the first guy was kidnapped and then the direction the second guy was kidnapped. So at no point does he even know that I'm back here CQCing these people because, again, CQC is silent. It doesn't seem like it should be, but it is. So we've knocked him out. There's 1 guy left in his group, and strangely enough, they will just continue on with the assignment, and he'll just walk off, even though the person that he's supposed to be escorting is missing. So I don't know why they do that, but it's kind of funny. If you're able to actually sneak in and grab that guy without alerting anyone, like at night it's easier to do that, then you can have the entire entourage moving on with the guy they're supposed to be protecting just disappeared. But that was all we needed to do, at least for this.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.